Dear NGO leaders, if you are looking for CSR funding opportunities, how to grow your NGOs, various options that you can apply to raise funds for your NGOs, especially CSR funds, foreign funding, individual donation, crowdfunding, and you would like to be fund ready for any kind of funding opportunities, so comply with all the government requirements. What are the basic government requirements, how you can be more effective in terms of making your presentations for any donors, whether it is a CSR donor or an individual donors, how you can raise good amount of funds for the initiatives that you are driving across different locations, or whatever domain that you are working. If you are looking to learn about all the techniques, how to be part of social stock exchange, how to raise funds through foreign funding, how to create good campaign on crowdfunding platforms, how to create a right proposals which can attract your donors from different locations, and especially for your own projects. All these things, all your questions will be answered through this workshop, which I am conducting in Chennai on 30th of August 2025. So I'm coming on next Saturday to Chennai to meet all the NGO partner and share what all I have learned in last few years, and able to raise 30 crores of CSR funding or different other fundings from different donors for the project which I am implementing across 17 states in India. So this particular workshop is very, very special because I've been conducting most of the workshops in the states where most of the NGOs are comfortable in Hindi, but this particular workshop is going to be in English in Chennai. So most of the NGO partner who were not part of our workshop so far, especially when I've conducted in Delhi, Jaipur, Ranchi, Bhubaneswar, Guwahati, Mumbai, Bangalore, all these locations, lot of NGOs could not travel from south to attend these workshops, though they wanted. And the other reason could be the language was a challenge. So I am coming to Chennai on 30th of August, and I would like to share all the knowledge. I would like to give all the template which I have. I would like to share the email of the corporates which have been supporting, or the CSR leaders email ID which I have gathered so far. All these details will be shared with the people who are going to be part of this program, and there is a very good opportunity for all of us to work together, because we implement the project in different locations with the help of our NGO partners. So this workshop in Chennai is actually being organized with our NGO partner from Chennai. Similarly, we have NGO partners in Bangalore, we have NGO partners in Delhi NCR, we have NGO partner in Guwahati. So different part of the country, we raise funds through different mode of fundraising channels, and we try and implement these projects with the help of local NGO partner who has a very good knowledge of implementing those projects in respective domain, especially women empowerment initiative that we are driving, healthcare related initiative that we are driving across different locations. Also, we are focusing on helping, making you self reliant, raise the funds whatever you want, whatever amount of funds you want. You can raise all these funds on your own. You do not have to dependent on any consultant. If you really want to learn about raising funds, being more compliant, being 100% ready for the CSR funding, and be more transparent, and what are the different opportunities which can give you funding, especially the different platforms what can bring you to a national level. So there are different awards which can give you the money, which all awards you should apply, where you might get some funds as well, which all awards you should not apply, because they will be given based on the funds that or the money that you pay, or the fee that you will pay. So all these things we are going to discuss in this workshop during this 1 day training program, which is going to start at 9 o'clock in the morning until 5 o'clock. So all your questions will be answered through this workshop. So I'm requesting all the NGO partners who are able to see this video, and if they struggle to raise funds for their programs, I would highly request you all to be part of this program. So in this video's description, there is a link given for your registration of this workshop. So at least once we have your detail, in the future, if we might want to start any project, let's say in Coimbatore, or we want to do a project in Madurai or Kanyakumari or Chennai or Dharampuri, any of the districts or any of the location, we would like to implement a project because the donor is specifically asking for these locations. So this project will be implemented with the help of partners like you. So if you be part of this program, we would get to know each other. You will also get to know what Pure India Trust is doing, what kind of a model that we follow, especially working with the NGO partner, how transparent we are. So all these things we will do it through this workshop. This workshop is going to tell you about the best practices, the techniques, how to what are the topics that you should cover in your proposals, how to make your proposal more attractive, how to create a presentation, how to create an elevator speech, how to create a concept note, what kind of budgeting that you should define, because budgeting is very very important for any project. So if you are not able to define a right budget for your proposal, then also you might not get the funding. So all these things we are going to discuss in this program, and the special new initiatives what you also be wondering, that new CSR1 is going to be applicable for which all type of NGOs, what all things you should be following as a documentations to pass the due diligence of any company or any organizations. So all these things we will be going to discuss. In fact, we will give you a template which will give you all the options that how you can create all these documents and be more compliant for any kind of due diligence. All these due diligence is very very important to be successful. So this one day workshop is going to make you empower to run your organization on your own. You do not have to depend on anybody else. You will learn how to raise lot of funding by being more effective on social media platforms. So I am sure most of the NGO partners are not there on LinkedIn, and if you are there on LinkedIn, you are not active on LinkedIn. If you are active also, then you do not have a good amount of followers. If you still have a follower, you may not have the CSR managers or the people who are the potential donors. You should have all these things in your LinkedIn profile. You might be very active on Instagram, very active on Facebook, but the funding will come from LinkedIn. So how to create a good profile on LinkedIn, how to be more socially active on your platform, how to be known as a domain expert of your particular subject. So all these things we are going to talk in this workshop on 30th of August 2025. So please register yourself by clicking the link in this video's description, and I would like to see you there. Thank you so much.